So you don't like it when your wife covers up. You like when men look at her?
Yes.
You want men to look at your wife?
There's a difference between men looking at your wife and men doing other things with your wife.
No, I said look.
I want to go back to an ancient world where we're just wearing togas and sandals, and you're just seeing cleavage and long legs.
I just want to confirm.
I do want to live like that. Yeah, I'm a more sensual person.
So you want me to look at your wife's cleavage?
You can look at my wife's cleavage, so long as you're not doing some other things, brother. You understand? I mean, like,
brother, brother. I mean, look, if that's not cuckery, brother, I don't know what is, brother. That is pure.
That's
cuckery.
Not cuckery.
That is the opposite of the view you want us to hold to. That you're a strong man and survival of the fittest. And
yeah,
you
we are
dominate
strong
the world.
man. We're self-confident. We're not terrified of other people cucking really, us unless we have to dress them up.
Be honest, Richard. I thought
bags.
Richard, I thought that you're a strong warrior, but it turns out that you're just a liberal, brother. You're a liberal. You think you think your wife should walk around?
Did the Romans
with her tits
put
out?
Women in burqas?
They were wrong. They were cucks.
Okay, that's fair enough. We simply disagree,
cucks.
But my position,
that's the problem, brother.
I want to live in a sensual society where we're surrounded by hot people. And
you want me to think you want me to think your daughters are hot, for example?
You can think my daughters are hot, like long as you're not doing other things, and I don't want to even mention this because it grosses me out. Yeah.
Oh boy. So what about that?
I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful when look, there's a difference between being a vulgar slut and going around showing off your ass or whatever. There is a distinction between that and a beautiful young girl who is conservative, but sure, a little sensual. And she looks pretty and wonderful. So there is a distinction. There's a hard line, and you know where it is. There's a difference between a slut and a young lady who is confident and beautiful.
And confident with her tits out and her ass out?
I just said that. There is, and look, it is a line that you know it when you see it.
Should she
There's a difference between like erotic art and pornography, right? You know it when you see it, right?
I think there's no difference. So
that's crazy.
No, it's not. It's not crazy. You're just looking at less extra skin, brother. That's
it's the intention.
This is what I'm.
It's the intent. No, hold on. It's the intention in the filmmaker.
It's not just the intention.
It is an intention that you can discern.
Richard,
there's a filmmaker. Well, I'm going to finish real quick. So I don't want to interrupt. Look, there's a filmmaker that can show a beautiful woman running through a field or jumping into the ocean, and it's sensual and it's wonderful. The intention of a pornographer is to most likely degrade sexuality, or at the very least depict it in a graphic, vulgar form. There just is a difference between being fun and being a skank. There's a total difference, and you know it when you see it.
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this here, okay? Part of me is like, I really don't want anyone looking at my wife, okay? I'm Catholic. My wife's Catholic. My family's Catholic. So, you want to present yourself. You want to look a certain way. You want to look proper, especially when you're out in public. You don't want to be the main attraction anywhere you step in. But I get what Richard is saying, right? That, it's beauty, right? You want to be able to show off your beauty and know that it's okay to look the way, to look good and not have to worry about being harassed or raped by anyone. You know what I mean? And that's, in his case, it's what a normal society should be, that a woman should be able to look beautiful out in public and not have to worry about being harassed or raped by anyone. And I get it. I get his point. But a part of me is like, do I really feel comfortable, or am I really okay with anyone looking at my wife or my daughter, anyone, anything, anything like that, I don't know. I'm really, I don't know if I'm okay with that either, you know, but I get his point. I get what he's saying. I get what this other guy's saying, but what he's trying to say, you know what I mean? But it's like he's being a little vulgar about it, you know, he's being a little too much, but I'm 50-50 on this. I'm 50-50. I really don't know. I really don't know. I get I get it. I get the whole, like, you should be able to go out and in a perfectly normal society, in a perfectly normal world, you should be able to go out, be, you know, look beautiful, and people can admire you, and you should feel safe doing so. But that's not the case. We're living in a world with sickos. We're living in a world with crazy people. You go out looking a certain way, you're going to attract all the wrong attention. You're going to attract all the wrong people. You know, this isn't the Roman Empire days. You know, this isn't that time anymore. Okay, now you have a lot of sickos out there. You go out looking a certain way, you might get raped. I mean, this is the world we're living in right now. So I get what he's saying, but at the same time, like, this isn't what it used to be. You know, I get how you will want it to be, right? I get how you will want the world to be now, like the way it was then, but this is not the case. Okay, your culture, the European culture, and other cultures don't align. It just doesn't work. You know, you can't mix, you know, these two cultures. It's just different, you know? So this is why I'm saying I'm 50-50. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, at this day and age, in this world that we're living in now, do I really want my wife out there looking, you know, showing cleavage or showing legs? And I don't know about that. I don't think so. Because you'll be bound to either get into some sort of fight or some sort of problems, because you have people out there that are not from the same culture as you. They do not think the same way you think. So anyway, that's where I stand on that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I'll see you at the next one.